Oh, the source? So the rumors about you becoming a Sectorium lapdog are they true then? Didn't expect much from you, pal, but I'm still disappointed. Oh, I'm sure I can sink lower, just watch me. We're not here for that. Did you or anyone here see anything unusual in the jungle? Dunno, there's a lot of strange stuff in the jungle. Automations? Is that what you backward simpletons call robots? Then yes, Eusaurus. Are you going through one of your phases right now? There are plenty of machines around here. They don't look like Arclight war machines. Can't help you then. Oh, wait a second. Nalia did tell me she saw something weird the other day in the jungle. Maybe you should ask her if she's in the city. Thank you. Over here somewhere? Oh. I went the wrong way. Automations? Well, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't like anything we have here in Tir Kalem. I reported it to the chiefs, but hey, they just waved their hands and made weird faces. Like I was mad or something. Where did you see it? West, not too far from the corroded bridge. Well then, that's where we go. Ah. Oh no, I thought I could go up here next. Maybe I check it out anyways. See if it lets me through. It's kind of the only place I haven't been to yet, I think. Nope, still blocked off. And back I go. I see things.
I won't back down!
Without using the same skill twice. Let's accelerate first. Energy theft. Elemental resist. Oh, they're all different. Short burst. Oh, it's decent damage. That one's just not weak to anything, is it?
There!
Swift wind. What's with the energy theft?
Here! Here!
Out of the way!
By the will of the god.
Here!
Oh, I'll just keep punching him.
Ta! There!
Out of the way!
Ta!
Choke on this.
They don't actually hurt that much.
Here! Ah!
I probably could just tank them if I wanted to.
These were scouts. Okay, we found some tracks and there's no time to waste. Let's get a Nekaru and find out where they came from.
No, Darian. If what you say is true, if they really were scouts, then we must stay here and help the city repel the next attack.
We're sitting ducks if we stay here. If the creature who commands these automatons thinks even remotely like Korra, it will gather its strength and come here in full force. We'll have no chance.
Are you even sure of that? I think you're underestimating Tir Kalem.
We need to stand our ground. For the sake of these people.
Well, that's your thing, Celine. Stand strong and wait for them to attack, emerge triumphant, then take a bow to a round of applause. But this is a war, not a
Not a what?
popularity contest to win the hearts of the people of Harrion. This is not Jagholm. Korra told me what happened between you and the Sanctorium.
He did he? Trust me, whatever he told you, he only knows half the story. Besides, I would have told you everything. You just had to ask.
We can take a few steps back if you need some privacy.
I know you would have, Celine. Listen, things happened during the war. I simply tried to stay well out of all that. I don't have the stomach for it. Not anymore.
Is this about that thing you asked me about at home? The Ascendants?
Taking a step back now.
Listen, all that matters to me is saving Mom, Celine, and keeping you safe. I don't care about the other stuff.
Then stay here! Help us!
No, in this situation, I know what's best. What's best is to find out where those things came from and work out a plan from there.
I'm with Crazy Eyes. Anything beats staying in boring old Tier Kale.
Wait, why do you want to come with me?
Don't why me, bozo. With a little more teamwork, we could give Commander Poker up the butt a run for his money. If we cross that doppelgremlin out there, I may be your only chance of making it out alive.
I'm a scout, Fallon. Recon missions are my specialty. I know how to avoid difficult situations while you just look for the first occasion to pull out your gun.
You were a scout? Well, I'm a sky pirate, and my job entails shaking off grunts like you.
Why are we even arguing? You won't get paid any extra to go with me.
Let her go with you, Darian. You're restless. You need someone to keep you in check.
Me. In check. And by someone like her.
Isaurus and I are not cut out for recon operations.
While I am Ashbag, I might even teach you a thing or two about your specialty.
Okay, whatever. Let's go.
Guys, stay safe, okay?
You too. The tracks lead right through here.
Yeah, right through the
Gates of Gideon, Fallon.
Yeah, I knew those were the gates of Philemon.
But I don't understand. Wasn't it closed before? It's like those crystals grew overnight.
Not so smart now, are we?
Let's go through that cave over there. It'll probably take us to the other side.
What if it doesn't?
Then at least we tried.
Where am I? I was never allowed to come up here before. Wait. You're telling me we walked all the way up here, supposedly not going through the clockwork field because we don't have the device, unless Isaurus gave us the device. So assuming we didn't have the device, we walked all the way back this way. And the path so far is actually blocked off, I'm pretty sure. So he gave us the device, I assume. So we walked through that and came all the way here. We came all the way here. That's a long trek. And we got a scythe. Like, that sort of trek would take probably days in this game, I would assume. Oh, that has fire strike and acceleration. Okay, I just lose out on defense, but I get magic defense instead. So I don't need counter stance because I never use it. I just haven't had Fire Strike in a while, so... Like, I'm in a completely new area that I have not explored yet. It just kind of skipped me past that. And that's why I'm going backwards towards it, through it. Because look at all the chests I missed. Yeah, the path's blocked. You're just not allowed to come here. There's no way back. So once we go over there... Wait, how would you know that this had no crystals before? We weren't allowed to come here. It was blocked. Literally no one can get here if those rocks were always there. I wonder how good that hollow decoy is. Okay, I'm in a cave.
Is there a problem, Blockhead?
I don't know. You could try asking nicely.
Hey, Numbskull, what's your problem? Spit it out or I'll wring it out of you.
There's a war on, and you're just looking for ways to line your pockets.
Are you trying to guilt trip me, deserter?
Fire breath. No, it's a gun. Okay, that is blocked.
You really are a hypocrite.
I deserted to find a cure for the corrosion.
And what am I here for? Aren't I helping you guys?
You're only doing it for the money.
Kinda true. But she is still helping. It is hard to navigate my Nekaru through here. I might just go on foot.
Wow. When you buy turnips from a farmer, do you give him the same spiel?
Not the same thing.
But it is! Oh, I swear I'm gonna punch you in the face!
Huh? I don't understand that comparison.
Wait.
There's someone there.
Damn it. We walked right into a trap.
What?
No time for questions. Run!
So what's the plan, Chief?
That was my next question.
Huh. Was it now? Yeah, I haven't been with you too long, but it's long enough to understand who really calls the shots here.
Oh, so that's how you think we work? What would you do in my place then?
Go and see Tyrannus. She's the city's first counselor.
Then off we go to see Tyrannus.
Back again, Eusaurus? I thought we'd never see each other again.
You could say I'm here to repay my debt to our beloved city.
And here I was thinking that keeping your sarcasm to yourself was the best way to show your gratitude. All right, if you have something to say, let's skip straight to the point.
Someone's planning to attack Tir Kalem.
Who? The consort? They have their hands full right now. Between the war, the corrosion, and the refugees, they have more to worry about than a bunch of techno-dabbling heretics.
There's a third party involved. A new player on the chessboard.
We still know very little about it, but this entity, or whatever it is, seems to command several companies of automatons.
Automatons, you say? Not golems, right?
I like how everyone pronounces it
Acolytes.
differently.
Too archaic to be Arcolite. It's too early to say, but they could be of Venati origin.
Vanities.
Hey, wait, what's Venatus?
An ancient caste of prehistoric Astrians. They learned how to shape crystals with magic, make them grow according to their will. They could shape large buildings and machinery out of them. But when the gods and their magic went dormant a millennium and a half ago, most of their knowledge was lost.
It's a period of Astrian history that the Sanctorium prefers not to discuss.
And you say these automatons are of Venati origin?
We can show them to you if you want.
It seems that you two were right. I'll convoke the council and order a lockdown.
So fast.
I'm the city's first councillor. Do you really think I'm blind to what's happening here? Until now, I suspected that someone was planning an assault on Tir Kalem. There have been many unidentified signals detected by our sonars, scout reports. These automatons you've dismantled, not to mention what happened in Jagholm, means we've reached the tipping point. This is the proof I need to justify a lockdown.
So, you got this, right? Then I wish you all the best. Now, if you please, I'm going to kick back and enjoy the fireworks.
I have a suggestion. Our friend Asaurus here could be an invaluable asset. He knows both sides of the equation. Tir Kalem's defense capabilities and the threat we're facing. I think it would be wise to make him our special advisor to help us organize our defenses.
No, you can't just take a barely sober bum and put him in a position of responsibility like that.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Although I agree with your assessment, Priestess, I would feel more reassured if someone I trust was supporting our friend in his endeavors.
What?
Can I trust Alpharius's most trusted pupil to do it?
Of course.
Then I will notify the militia. Eusaurus, you will provide support wherever it's needed and help the soldiers prepare for the attack.
What the hell just happened?
I thought about what you said earlier and thought it was only fair to don you with the leader's mantle for a change. You're in charge now.
Yeah, I don't know what you expect me to do, but I'm simply not up to the task. To any task, for that matter.
Again, you're the most knowledgeable person around on both of these matters.
The city would do just fine without my tampering.
Then it wouldn't hurt to just check around, would it?
Wouldn't hurt.
Then let's go, fearless leader.
I'd say don't fall behind, but you can walk faster than me.
Oh. So I guess I'm just talking to people.
Hey, Saurus. So, you sobered up and came to see how it's done? Sure is different from tinkering with some junkyard trash, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
What's this?
I'm not here to give you a tour, Secto lady. Ask your babysitter. I bet he has nothing better to do.
So,
It's a reactor generally used to propel Arcalite airships. These mechanics are rigging it up to use it like a giant flamethrower to repel the invaders.
So as you can see, we'll be getting this thing up and running in no time.
Have you considered...
No, Esaurus, you shut up. I don't know what got into Taranis when she appointed you as our special advisor, but I won't listen to any of your crap, so just let us do our job and everything will be fine.
Right. Yeah, forget it.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Just like that.
Excuse me?
Celine? Can I talk to you for just 5 seconds?
You need to tell him what's wrong.
They're professional mechanics. They know better than I do.
We've been on the road. I've seen you tinkering around with your own limbs and body.
What did you... In case you didn't know, the maintenance of my body parts is private.
And I've seen how complex they are too. Listen, I don't know much about machinery, but I'm sure you can come up with something.
Yeah, they won't listen to me anyway. I don't have any credibility in Tir Calum. Do you remember how I was when we first met? I've been like that with these folks for months before you came along. It's a miracle a fight didn't break out when we arrived.
At least tell me what's wrong with the reactor.
Nah, their cooling system is crap.
Just like that.
Your cooling system is crap.
Celine!
Miss, are you looking to start something?
Tell them what's wrong, Esaurus.
This kind of reactor is designed for cruising speed at high altitude in a cold atmosphere.
I like how he doesn't want to say it.
I don't understand what.
This kind of reactor is designed for cruising speed at high altitude in a cold atmosphere. If you don't amp up the cooling system, the energy storage will melt in a few seconds.
How would you know that?
Kids in the junkyard. They had a fad playing with reactors for a time. I picked up a few things watching them.
Damn it, he's right! What are we gonna do?
He's right. What are we gonna do? He's a genius.
Special coolant. It won't solve the problem, but the reactor will last a bit longer. Long enough to do its job without blowing up, at least.
What special coolant is, Zorus?
The robots in the junkyard use a different kind of coolant than the ones you're using on machines.
Okay, nice solution. But if we gotta start over and fetch enough coolant, we won't have time to finish the job.
We'll do it.
Yes, we can do it.
Then we're counting on you guys.
I know where we can find some. My old house in the junkyard. Let's go.
Boss, how is this guy so smart? I thought he was just a sober bum. How does he know stuff we don't?
Nature Calum stood still.
Tyrannus sure wasn't kidding when she said she would order a lockdown.
She's not the kind to leave anything to chance.
So it seems. Come on, let us ask around if people need our help.
We're blessed with a visit from Tir Calum's most dapper scavenger and a sanctorium priestess. Such a lovely sight. Yes, I detect some sarcasm in that sentence, ma'am. Oh, there's more than some. Why is there a campfire symbol? In this direction. The air is full of electricity. The tension is palpable. Something bad is about to happen. Oh yeah, I got a new scythe. That's right. And it's terrible. So what's this campfire symbol about? Talk to me? It's time to test Tyr Kaelim's defense against real invaders, not just those grotesque red-fanged simians. Okay. But why? Why is this here? Okay. Why does it have two symbols? Like... Huh? I mean, I guess because the inn doesn't work, but... Or there's no inn. So I guess that's why that's there, but why does it have two symbols? That's the first time it's ever had a symbol, campfire symbol. City's in lockdown. I'm alone in the street. Time for some major mischief. Making Tyrannus lock down the whole city. You really upped your game resource. Why does everyone think this is a prank? Are you telling me you never tried to pull something like this before? Never tried it with so much gusto. Anyone else want to talk? Oh. Well, I guess that's everyone that wants to talk. Why am I not on my Nekaru? That's the real question. I do like how we split up and we have two parties now. Some games do this, and I kind of like it in games. This is not the place I want to be to. Actually, let's go back to the entrance. There might be more dialogue I might be missing. So are the enemies in here? Level 30? Alright, they're still weak. This man's still just standing here. I kinda wish things wouldn't aggro you when you're higher level than them. Like if they have a green level. Wish they wouldn't aggro you.
Darkness before dawn.
There is no point in fighting this. I mean, sure, I might get some heroes, but I'm not gonna get any levels or anything off it. The experience is too low.
Here are the barrels. I knew these would come in handy someday.
Isaurus, what's wrong? Don't you want to help the people of Tyr Kaelim?
Before you guys came along, I was pretty horrible to these people. Granted, they were horrible to me too. For a good while, I was an Eosaurus to them. I was the corrosion survivor, and that apparently entitled them to do a lot of things to me for their research.
What kind of things?
Experiments. Needles, scanners, electrodes. Painful stuff.
Couldn't you say no?
Would they have stopped if I did? With the promise of a cure to the corrosion at the tips of their fingers? They didn't even bother to ask if I was okay with it. And in truth, I didn't bother to tell them that I wasn't. Besides, the lives of thousands of people depended on those experiments. I was in no position to say no. But I was in a position to resent them. To resent the world itself. When their research proved fruitless, they tossed me aside. Just like my family when they learned I had the corrosion. So, I became horrible to these people, to everyone in Tir Kalem. It was justified.
But you still want to help them now, don't you?
Somehow, yes. I've been living here. Learned to walk on these two cold, hard protuberances I loathe to call legs. Played a few stupid games with those impossibly noisy kids. As much as I want to hate this city, it's still the place where I came back to life. It's a pile of junk, all right, but I won't let this doppelganger or whatever mess with it.
And how does your red pendant fit into all this?
There's still a part of me, stirring inside, telling me I have every right to make the world suffer just as much as I did. It's destructive. It's ugly. But it's there. But this pendant somehow helps me to quiet that voice down.
What is it?
A reminder of something I aspired to be a long time ago. I'm still fond of that memory. Okay, we got what we came for. Let's go back to the reactor.
What did he aspire to be? We will never know. Actually, I should just take fights. I might get some marks of metal or whatever, tokens of prowess. But these two are really weak. I mean, Celine does damage, but she's slow, and Eosaurus doesn't really deal damage. And he's slow. But I should have out-leveled everything by now, so let's do it.
I survived the corrosion, so I might as well.
Yeah, this isn't... I just run if it doesn't give me one, I guess. No point fighting.
Looks like everything's coming up Eosaurus.
Nope. Guess I gotta just get lucky.
Magic! Come to our aid!
I wonder if I have to have the quest marked as well for it to work. That would kind of suck though.
Gotta admit, You got us out of a pinch here.
What comes as a surprise is that you're unquestionably accepting these barrels without even checking if I'm pulling some pranks or not.
No need. There's a good look on your face. Look of someone who finally decided to pull his head out of his butt.
Man, a lot of the recent dialogue have been just not... It's been voiced differently than what the dialogue's actually saying.
Oh, shove it.
You can tell Tyrannus we're okay over here. Or, if you want to be a trooper, go help the other guys around the city. They're busy with their stuff, too.
No, thank you.
There's still one yeah in that answer.
Oh, please.
Alright, I guess I gotta look for other people. Oh. Tyr Caelum owes you a lot, pal. When did you become so honest to your source? Talk to Tyrannus when done. Make further preparations. Oh, there is a side quest now. And greetings to our esteemed Chief of Security. Don't bother with the review of the troops, your source. You've done enough already. Oh, I know that tone. I've done something wrong, haven't I? I'd say yes. When Tyrannus told us someone was planning to attack Tyr Caelum, I managed to get those guys on board quickly. They were pretty excited, ready for anything. And when they learned that the intelligence came from you, they started thinking it was another one of your stupid shenanigans. It would make a good shenanigan, I admit that. When they found out you were appointed as some kind of special advisor, that was the nail in the coffin. They stopped taking it seriously. Now they're treating it as nothing more than a drilling exercise. On top of that, 3 of them simply decided it wasn't worth their time and just left. What can I say? Maybe your men have a despicable... a discipline problem. Listen, Buster. I've already got enough trouble as it is to keep these children in line without you botching things up. So either you find a way to clean up your mess, or you stay far away from here. Got it? Clean up my mess, okay? Should I bring some kind of mop, or... I'm already this close to breaking your jaw, buddy. And boy, I really need my jaw intact to keep infuriating people, okay? What can I do to fix this? Convince them that the threat is real and bring them back here. Who are we talking about? Daran, Nalia, and Ozar. Ozar? Oh boy, I might take up your offer to break my jaw. It'll be less painful if you're doing it rather than him. What's wrong with Ozar? He's one of the few permanent guards in the city, and one of the few that has any real military background. The city's best soldier. And he hates my guts. Why? Hey, how should I know? I stopped keeping records a long time ago. Does that mean you did keep records at one point? Anything to pass the time. Own up to your crap, Eusaurus. Convince him that the threat is real. Daran and Nalia look up to him. They'll come back if he does. Then we'll have a real shot at pulling this off. If the threat is real, of course. They're somewhere in the junkyard. Okay, anyone else? I guess I'll just make a rounds of the city. And look at this guy, parading about the town like someone important. Are you talking about me? I'm talking about you. What's the matter? It's safe to assume I wronged nearly everyone in this fair city at some point. You have the slightest idea how hard it was for me to make ends meet that month, Eusaurus. What do you... oh. Okay, now you remember. What happened? A practical joke of some kind. You sold me half a bottle of water with one of your hairs floating in it. You told me it was a cure to the corrosion. It was worth a shot, don't you think? You can say how cures work, not me. Besides, I had to earn a living. How I know what kind of living you earned, Esaurus? I admit it, I love to throw parties. Which involves nobody but yourself. So I sold you some fake medicine. But what harm can a bottle of water do, really? Do I have to spell it out for you? How bad could it be? Probably sold it to someone and made a nice profit. Flaunted the benefits of that lone hair floating in its glorious musky infusion. Yes, and they administered it to something or someone, and when they realized it wasn't good for anything, they came back to destroy all my merchandise because I couldn't pay them back. Maybe I shouldn't apologize. Maybe I should apologize. I admit, I was miserable and misguided. Maybe, just maybe, it's not an excuse for doing what I did. But saying I'm sorry now won't change what I've done. But you deserve an apology, don't you? So here goes. Okay, that's done. I think I did a good job. You're really bad at apologies, Esaurus. I've taken note of your highly subjective opinion. Okay, how much will it cost me? I can take care of myself, Esaurus. It was my fault for believing a cure to the corrosion would be so easy to come by. I heard you're working to help us defend the city now. Maybe I am. Take this, it will come in handy. Wow, thanks. Think I can sell it for money? It was a joke. Come on. Can't we laugh anymore around here? Just take it and get going, butthead. Oh man. Charge release. What is that? Whatever it said, you're sorry. The stats on it sucked, but it's a new skill. Large deflagration that damages everyone on the target nexus and those on any adjacent nexuses. So it's an explosion. Can't believe that was an achievement. Anyone else need help before I go into the junkyard? I see one over here somewhere. Right here. Ah, Sir Firebrand, the finest palette in Tir Caelum. I've been expecting you. I imagine you're here to discuss the menu. The menu? The menu for the guests, of course. There are several choices available, all of them delightful, of course, but I fear that our very limited resources won't allow us to prepare more than one. And with your exquisite tastes, I'm sure you can help me narrow it down. By menu, do you mean Celine? As you probably already know, some of the ciphers are former nobles from Avaris. Unlike most Avarian Borgists, they strive to avoid any kind of clear language in favor of obscure and pretentious repartee. Rightly so, and if I may add, there are a few things more appalling in this world than mundane discussions about defensive machinery. So when she asks us which course we should choose for the guests, she, What you're trying to say is that she's speaking in metaphors. Metaphors, yes, that's the word I was looking for. She's the chief engineer, and we must help her decide which is the best defense system to welcome our guests. Right. So the first there is what I call the fiery barbecue, a traditional grilled dish to delight the senses. It's a safe choice if you want to please a large number of our guests. Okay, I got this one. It's flamethrowers. But the most important thing here is to grill it long enough for the meat to be nice and crisp. This kind of dish needs constant attention, or else you can easily overcook or undercook the meat. Constant attention from us at all times. Second is the sherbet. It's a fiery one, truly a culinary wonder, and the chef's specialty. Take the first bite and let the fiery flavor take all of your troubles away. The defense system will be mostly automated. The first bite means we have to switch it on first. Nice one. And last we have the Paneer Garni. This is a bit of a mixed bag. A panache, if you will. A bit risky, a few surprise treats. A sprinkling of mystical and technological ingredients. But I'm sure all our guests will find something to suit their tastes. Pana what? Does that dish even exist? She means a sort of melody. A little bit of everything. Technological or magical. Some crystals, I suppose? Also, the Paneer Garni is a typical Eastphalian dish. How do you know that? That's where my mother comes from. So I want the second or third one. I don't know what. Like the first one, I don't want to pay attention all the time. Sure, let's go to Paneer Garni. Excellent choice. I get the feeling you'd say that no matter what I chose. Yes. But feel free to let me know if you decide to switch to another option. Will do. Having some second thoughts about the best menu for our guests? She means the defense system. Hey, I thought I was the obnoxious know-it-all around here. Would you like to change it? We have the fire barbecue, flamethrowers, sure bet. Big surprise, bit of everything. Taking fun out of it. Okay. I think that's it. I just gotta go to... Yeah, I just gotta go to the place and do the thing.